Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do an upscale designer look for pennies. Stay tuned. Y'all, I really love the idea of being able to share with you ways that you can take the simple and upscale it with just a few pieces of paper and maybe a sticker or a rub-on. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you so much for choosing to be here, and thank you so much in advance for watching my video until the end. That really helps me with that dreaded YouTube report card. So whenever possible, if you start my video, I would love it if you could watch it until the end, because that is one of the biggest metrics on which we're rated by YouTube. So starting it and watching it to completion is one of the best things that you can do for my channel. So thank you in advance for helping me with that goal. Those of you who've been with me for a while, y'all know that on my channel, I love to show you ways to upscale anything. I don't care what it is. We can take it and we can dress it up. And I like to try to do it as inexpensively as possible. Today, I'm going to show you how we can take just a few pieces of paper and turn those pieces of paper into a designer styled box. That's exactly what I have right here. I'm going to give you a closer look in just a minute. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Y'all, isn't this a beautiful box? It is 6 by 6 and it is 3 inches deep, and it has that true designer feel, designer look to it, and that's what we're going for. This box is perfect for any gift that you might want to give to someone that will fit in this box. Don't go to the store to try to find a box. Grab some of your plain cardstock, some rub-ons if you have them, or some stickers, and let's make these beautiful designer-like boxes. Can't you see this box just holding some beautiful perfumes or soaps or some of those travel size toiletries that you can get? This is a beautifully inexpensive way to present a variety of things. Here's what you're going to need to make it. So I will be using my scoreboard. I have one piece of plain cardstock, and this is a medium weight. A medium weight to a heavy weight will work best for this because you are making a box in which we will not be putting chipboard. So I have a piece that measures 12 by 12. Then I have a piece that is 10 1/8 by 10 1/8. Then I have a piece that is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. Then I have a piece that is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And I have a rub-on. But like I said, you can add any decorative element that you want to this, but I'll be putting a rub-on that I got from the Dollar Tree on this project. And I'll be using glue as my adhesive, but if you want, you can use tape on this, but I prefer to use glue whenever I'm making a box. So for the box, we're going to score at 1 and at 3 on all 4 sides. So that's 1 and 3. And guys, if you haven't had a chance to grab some of those canvas wall art pieces from the Dollar Tree, if you're in the US, grab some, because I do have some more canvas wall art projects that I'll be introducing. But for right now, we're going to make this beautiful designer box by scoring at 1 and at 3 on the 12 by 12 inch piece. So 1 and 3 on all 4 sides. And while we have the scoreboard out, let's just go ahead and take the piece that measures 10 1/8 by 10 1/8, and we're going to score at 1 and at 2 on all 4 sides. So that's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So now we can put the scoreboard away. And we're just going to go ahead and fold and burnish all of our scores. And we'll do that on both pieces. So I'll go ahead and fold and burnish all of these scores. All right, and on the 12 by 12 inch piece, we will go to that second score mark And we'll cut straight down through the middle of that second score mark. Then let's just go ahead and angle in like that. And then on this side, we'll go to the second score mark, angle in, angle here, and then we can reduce this piece in size. We're going to do this on all four sides. So we go to that second score mark, and we're going to drag down, cutting straight through the middle. We can go ahead and angle like that. Angle here, angle, and reduce. Same thing here. Let's go to the second score mark and drag straight down, angle, 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 and reduce. And then the same thing here. So we go to that second score mark, the intersection. We drag straight down through that score mark. And then we'll angle to remove this piece. Go to that intersecting score mark here. Angle in as we cut. Angle here. And reduce here. Then you're going to notice that you have two outer flaps that are already cut in at a slight angle. On the two flaps that are just straight, we need to go ahead and angle the bottom flap just a little bit on both ends. So there is our box bottom. Let's go ahead and do the box top. So we're going to go to the second score mark, drag straight down through the middle, angle in as we're cutting. Same thing here. Angle here and reduce. Same thing over here. We go to that second score mark. We're going to drag straight down. We can angle in, go to the second score mark here, angle in as you cut, angle, and reduce. And then we do the same thing over here. So we go to that second score mark. We're going to drag straight down. We're going to angle, 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 and reduce. Follow it coming across. Second score mark, angle, angle. We'll cut straight down here, angle, and reduce. So then just like on that first one, we're going to have two ends that are straight. These two ends here, you can see that they fold in at an angle. These ends fold in straight. So we're just going to angle these a little bit. That just makes it easier to fold them in. So now I'm just going to use my glue. I'm going to take my glue, place it on these little tabs here. And then we're just going to put our box together like this, just making sure that the corners are nice and tight and crisp. Like that. Then I'll just stand this up, use my big old spatula to go in and make sure that I have a really good stick on this. And we do this on all four sides. So we want to make sure that we have those corners as even as possible. Then we'll fold back the outer flaps. And we're going to add some glue to the outer flaps. Then I can take that flap, fold it in, and then I'm just going to go in with my handy dandy little bone folder here so that I can get in all the corners. Then I'll do the same thing all the way around. Fold this over and get that nice and stuck. And we do the same thing on all 4 flaps. We're just placing glue and we're folding them in like this. And our last one. And there is the lid to our box. We're going to go ahead and take our box bottom and put it together. So I'm going to add glue to these flaps. And then we just bring up the side. Again, making sure that we have nice, crisp corners. Go in and get that stuck. We'll do the same thing with this one. Nice and crisp. Go in, get that stuck. Same thing over here. And then we just get this one stuck as well. And then we just fold back and we're going to add our glue just like we did on the lid. So I'm just going to take my glue. I'm using glue, but if you want to use your tape, you can certainly give that a try. If you want to try a glue stick, you can try that as well. And I'm just going to fold in and get that stuck like that. Same thing over here. Fold in and get that nice and stuck. And then we'll do our last one. So let's go ahead and add our glue. Get that nice and stuck. And now that we have our box, let's go ahead and place our lid for the moment of truth. And you can see that we have a beautifully fitted lid to this box. So you can see that the lid is not too loose. If I hold it like this, the lid doesn't fall off. So we have a nice fitted lid to our box. We're going to go ahead and just kick it up a notch by giving it that designer look. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rub-on, going to try to get it even. Okay, we'll go with that. And then I'm just going to take my bone folder, because it's what I had out when I was going through the inside of the boxes. And I'm just going to rub, rub, rub. All the way around. And you can use stickers if you want. You can even use a cut apart on this. Doesn't have to be a rub-on, doesn't have to be stickers. Just whatever it is that you like is what you should be using. I am just here to give you some ideas for ways that you can dress up your boxes when you make them. But certainly when you make them your own by adding your own special touch with the embellishments that you've chosen. So, just going over this, and then we'll peel up in just a minute. So then I'm just going to start lifting, and if I see that any of the black isn't on the paper, I am just going to use my fingernail to to make sure that it stays stuck. So you can see that I'm peeling slowly because I want to capture all of that rub-on as much as possible. Okay, and we're about to so now I'm just going to take this piece and make sure I have that rub-on nicely burnished. So now with just a simple little rub-on, we're going to take our box and dress it up by adding some tape to the back. And I added the rub-on to the piece that measures 5.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to add some tape to the back. Then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to place it down on the piece that measures 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. And I'm going to try to place it down so that I have a nice even black border on all 4 sides. Now it won't be perfect, y'all, but I'm going to try to get this as even as I can. And there it is. So now we're going to take this and we're going to place it on the top of this. So you can see that I used the black just to break up the top from the bottom. So this is how we get that high-end designer look. We're just using a contrasting piece to separate between this piece and this piece. So now I'll do the same thing. I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to add my tape. Then I can take this piece and we're going to place it down, trying to get the black centered on the green, like that. Then I'm just going to go on the inside and do this just to make sure that I have it nice and stuck. And y'all, just like that, we have another beautiful designer look box that's perfect for gift giving. If I wanted to, I could add some beautiful black ribbon or ivory ribbon or maybe even a mint green ribbon to this, and it's good to go. But I like the simplicity of having both of these just be bare bones simple but beautiful. Now we have boxes that measure 6 by 6 by 2, and they will hold so many different goodies. So guys, I hope that this has inspired you to go into your solid cardstock collection, because you probably have quite a bit of it, and use it in a way such as this. Your background doesn't have to be black. It can be a different color. Just break up the colors between the two, and that gives you that designer edge. Then add something to the top that works with your personality or the person that you might be giving it to, and you will be presenting something oh so beautiful, oh so unique, in such inexpensive packaging. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, y'all please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.